Thomas the Hermit here, and this will be part 2 on Foundations for Contemplation. Now, in the first part, I talked about the need to have your feet firmly on the ground in the practical. Now, on this second part, I'm going to talk about keeping your mind firmly grounded on orthodoxy. Now, what do I mean by that? And what is orthodoxy? Orthodoxy, in the positive sense, is those Christian beliefs that are held to be absolute realities of the Christian tradition. Now, those realities are foundational for the contemplative. They are not something that can be dismissed. A Christian contemplative is centered on the realities of what was revealed in Jesus Christ 2,000 years ago and what the church has said and taught about what has been handed down from generation to generation all the way back to the apostles. Now, there are particular doctrines that are a part of that theology. Keeping the mind centered and focused in this particular ideas will keep you out of some intellectual trouble. The contemplative does not need to be floating off into the stratosphere and practicing non-Christian meditations, transcendental meditation, projection of the soul. These kinds of things would not be considered Christian. Now, I realize that when one is praying, that there is another spiritual world that reveals itself. However, when I venture into that world, I want my mind firmly rooted in Christianity. Jesus Christ came, revealed himself as the God-man who came to earth, and from that understanding, I'm going to keep my mind rooted so that I am safe when I am in the depths of spiritual contemplation. Now, those particular topics, like the Trinity, the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, is indispensable to Christianity. The fact that Jesus Christ came and was crucified and then died and rose again from the dead is central to Christianity. The fact that Jesus was born of Mary, central to Christianity. All of these particular beliefs need to be in the meditation of the Christian mystic, and we do not need to be far from them. If you dispute these particular orthodox teachings, I would have to say that maybe you are not as Christian as you think you are, and maybe you need to re-examine what Christianity really is and really means. Christianity is about being saved by Jesus Christ. It is about the infilling of the Holy Spirit. But it is also about foundational teachings, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Now, if you want to do a more in-depth meditation on these things, that's why I created a retreat called The Basics of Contemplation, where a person can lay a foundation as to these very meaningful mysteries that need to be meditated upon. You really need to go all the way through the 5-day retreat. Don't do it all at once, but but I exhort you to do that if you want to have a more solid mental foundation for your journey into contemplation. These mysteries, these tenets of our faith need to be engendered in the mind. They need to be a solid part in the mind. And then when you pray, you will be looking for the God who represents those things. It's a signpost, it's a direction, and it's very, very necessary for the contemplative to engender the sacred mysteries of the Church into their mind through discursive meditation. This is Thomas the Hermit. I will talk to you later. Say a prayer for me. I am praying for you.